Hey everyone, this is Nikachu, and I'm here with my brother as we play Tropical Merfolk in Modern. This is the fifth and final round. We're 3-1, but before we get into that, we're going to thank our sponsor, the Pt.5. And if you want to find out some deck building resolutions, you go check out The Metalworker by James LePage on the Pt.5. Your home base for everything Magic the Gathering. And we lost the die roll. I think we won one die roll this league, which is sad. We have an ether. We have a handful of cards. It's great. Let's do it. Let's do it. I've been super impressed with Collected Company this league. I'm actually so impressed with it. I'm probably going to dump Kumena for this thing. We need those slots for more Collected Companies. Kumena is not looking so good yet. It might have been good in that Jund game if there was not a Liliana the Veil on the board. Burn, maybe? Okay, burn. We don't have Master Waves, but we do have Collected Company. We do have a lot of... We've got that going for us. We also have Curse Catcher. But this hand is fine against burn, as long as I can get a green source for this Collected Company. I don't know why, but my F6 button is disabled. That's fine. So as usual, you're always on the draw against aggro. You're always on the draw against burn. Am I right, people? Am I right? You're up against goblins or affinity. Oh, I lost the die roll. It's just an aura. Aggro goes first. It's the way of things. Ooh, saving a little life points, are we? Eidolon.
Hate that card.
You do?
It's so annoying. What is it? Converted mana cost 2 or you hit or you take life?
3 or less. Yeah. So we will just not play any creatures, that's all.
At least it hits him too. That makes it fair.
It makes it fair. And I am actually willing to burn my Mutavaults, trying to block this Eidolon. If they have like Searing Blaze, then they have Searing Blaze. Gotta get through them Searing Blazes somehow. I mean, they'll take damage, is the point. They'll take damage. What's this? You don't need to... If you have Searing Blaze, you don't need to get another fetch thing in there. You can play Boros Charm, give your creatures indestructible. It seems like a misstep. You don't need to fetch again. I don't feel like throwing my Curse Catcher away. Oh, do you know what? In response to that Searing Blaze, I should have played the Curse Catcher, because if my opponent wanted to play Bolt right now, they could. And then I would get hit for 3. Misty Rainforest. That will come in handy. I guess I will play this because I do need this to Collected Company at some point. I'll just attack for 1. If Eidolon attacks, we bounce it with Harbinger of the Tides. So I'm going to have to go to 11. Very likely. You're not going to think twice about it. All right. It's a tense game, people.
That's from Halloween.
I don't really think... Like, we definitely lose percentage points against Burn, but I don't think it's unplayable. Like, we can still cast this Collected Company. Of course, it's not that great that we have these stupid Misty Rainforests in our deck. It also doesn't help our opponent keeps playing Searing Blaze. Yeah... Guess so. Hopefully 8 is not any different from 9. Only matter if our opponent has 2 Boros Charms. I absolutely do not want to pay 2 life. Hell no.
Can wait.
Yeah, definitely can wait.
Can wait 2 seconds less.
I'll keep the Ether Vial on 2. For all the 2 drops that we might draw. Or all the 2 drops we don't draw. And I'm going to get the Water Trap Weaver on the board before the Eidolon gets recast. No value, but it doesn't seem like their hand is in a position for value anyway. So we do have to hope to dodge, I guess, just a bunch of burn for like 3 turns. They have an Eidolon in hand. That's one of their 4 cards. They could have 2 burn spells. We are asking for a lot here. They haven't missed any land drops, so there's no indication that their hand is full of burn. Guessing they're going to empty their hand first.
Here comes Death Shadow. Wouldn't that be a twist?
Yeah. Here comes the Blood Crypt. Go to 8. Death Shadow. That's one way to accelerate the Death Shadow game plan. Just throw Eidolon the Great Revel in there.
It only costs 2 red, right?
Yeah, double red. Cast. What are all the stupid things they can cast? Mishra's Bauble, take 2 damage. Yeah, love it. Love that plan. Okay, so here's the good news. Our opponent cannot play Snap instantly. When a burn player is doing that, that's good news. That is very good news. Another land, so they could be flooding out. Here comes Eidolon. If they pass the turn, we don't have to worry about any more Searing Blazes.
Actually, no, you got everything you need for Coco.
Yeah, I do. And we will very likely main phase this so that we can
Put bounties on the board.
well, just know what we're getting.
Don't whiff. Big cards.
Okay, so we could get a bunch of Curse Catchers, which is hilarious. But I think we're just going to get the Master of the Pearl Tridents.
Pump them up. It's a winning combo.
Like, we have to hope our opponent does not have a bunch of burn.
What are you going to do now, chump? Huh?
Probably block. Do some damage to us at end of turn. If our opponent has only 1 removal, so like 1 burn spell in hand, then we've got the game. I think we have the game locked. Unless it's Boros Charm and they can top deck another Boros Charm. Okay.
That shouldn't be enough to kill the tree now. Okay. Way too strong.
We may not have Master of Waves, but we've got Collected Company. Of course you have Boros Charm. Or Lightning Helix. That's good, I think.
Can Curse Catcher do anything for that?
Not right now. So we just have to hope... Well, we hope they draw a creature, they whiff, they draw a Rift Bolt, and they have a Boros Charm in hand. There's a lot of ways that we can win this. There's also a lot of ways we can lose this. Hey, but we were on the draw. We had to prove that we could win this. Okay, they're dead. That ain't gonna do it.
Well, another Coco. Fill up that board.
I don't think there's any way I can go wrong here. Like, worst case scenario is that they block and then burn this, and then they only take 9, but then they have nothing in hand, and I have this Harbinger for the Swift Spear, so we'll attack with everything.
Good.
Good, yes, good. Attack.
Yes.
I mean, maybe if they have Lightning Helix, that will change things.
Just one out is one card. Do you have it?
But they'll still take 6, 8 damage, putting them down to 5. It's not ideal, though, to be honest. It's not ideal. So, like, Lightning Helix is big game. But if my opponent doesn't have if my opponent has Lightning Helix, I still want to attack for the win, because I need to put my opponent in a situation to use up their burn spell. I'd rather the burn spell was pointing towards the Master of the Pearl Trident than at my face.
That ain't gonna do it, is it?
Interesting, they go for the Curse Catcher. That's ridiculous. Curse Catcher's useless at this point. Our opponent played so well for so long and then threw it all away. Threw all their brilliance away on that Curse Catcher. They do not have a 5-mana spell. Let's be serious here. There's no 5-mana spell in their deck.
You gonna bounce it?
Yeah, I will. Oh, interesting. I have to bounce it now. They might have Boros Charm.
Sorry. Resignation in 3.
Yeah.
2.
It's basically
1.
They're taking their sweet time. But the resignation is on the way.
Or will he really go down to 0 like a man?
Like a real man. Okay. Thought about it and then decided to resign. So we're going to bring in Negate. Negate's going to help a lot. We're definitely going to keep the Collected Company. I think we're just going to take out Spreading Seas.
No!
Everything else is good. I don't need any of these other cards. Spreading Seas is great. So I want to say Spreading Seas is great on the play. It's pretty mediocre on the draw. Because you really depend on your opponent having just one land. Because if you play Spreading Seas early and your opponent has a bunch of creatures out, you just get run over because you put nothing on the board at all. Kumana, I think, should be good because it should be able to at least take a hit. Should be able to take a hit for the team. Should be able to eat at least one bolt and block something. So I like Kumana just for the stats, the 2/4 body. Oh yeah. Oh, I thought we were gonna hear some classic brother out of you.
No. Just waiting for this person. Hurry up. Like, what is he doing? Switching out a classic lightning bolt card?
They might not know what to do. But after playing this league, I seriously just want to dump Kumana and just replace it with a 4th Coco. Like, it's just insanely good. And do you know what? I think it's worth it to have Branchwalker and Coco because they actually have really good synergy together. This is really good synergy. You know, draw lands so that you can cast Collected Company on time. We don't need to cast Collected Company on turn 3. Like, that's not important. What's important is that we just draw bombs. We get 2 creatures at once and then, you know, steal games. We really needed those 2 creatures against that Jund deck, though. Oh, I know what our opponent's doing. This happens with like people with these strategies. They're going to the bathroom. They're just constantly jamming games. Their only chance for like a smoke break or a bathroom break is during like, you know, here.
They make adult diapers, people. Come on.
They just be like poker players, pee in a bottle.
Right.
They all have a pee bottle. This hand's not ideal because of the breeding pool, but we're going to keep. Opponent mulligans, so that's one less burn spell going at our face. Great. We can afford to play the breeding pool now. Now we'll be even.
Even Steven.
We do have Water Trap Weaver, and we have Collected Company. Like, we just have to get there. We just have to get there, people. Rift Bolts. Rift Bolt has entered the exile zone. We have another one. This is going to be great. All we need is a lot more
land.
Well, here's another thing. Do I really take 2 damage? Yeah, I guess I do. But, you know, you should consider just not taking the damage. But I think getting Curse Catcher out is meaningful. I mean, it might just eat up this Rift Bolt. I doubt it, but it could. It is not eating the Rift Bolt. I won't. I'll be honest. I don't want to see an Eidolon here. That'd be just terrible. Cavern of Souls, beautiful. We're on our way to getting this Collected Company online. I have 0 hopes of attacking with this Mutavault, so I'm not going to play it. Get Merfolk. Okay, Branch Walkers, do your thing. And your thing is draw lands. Or dig for them. Lord of Atlantis. Into the dumpster.
Sorry.
Sorry. Oh, our opponent's trying to save life now. Is that how it is? Another Merfolk Branchwalker.
Play the Mutavault.
I will. Yeah, I guess I just will. I shouldn't have done that.
Undo.
Because if I draw Botanical Sanctum now off this, it will come into play tap next turn. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I didn't think about the consequences. Yeah, so I should just tap these 2. So we'll get punished now if we draw Botanical Sanctum. But we don't get punished. We draw Scalding Tarn. Excellent. That's what we need. To be honest, we're like sort of killing our opponent with dinks on the board.
Don't listen to me from now on. Just ignore.
Well, honestly, I thought it doesn't change anything if we have this. If a Mutavault up, like colorless up, although maybe we can represent a burn spell to a counter spell to our opponents if we have this blue up. Oh, now I think our opponent's dead. At best, they can just play like 2 burn spells. Ugh, that's not pleasant. So now, is it worth it to play this Collected Company?
Yes.
Because I could just try to kill our opponent with regular stuff. But you know what? If I'm trying to attack with the Mutavault, then that means I have to play the Scalding Tarn. So I guess we should not do that. I guess I should have played the Scalding Tarn. So that just in case they tried to play like Searing Blood on something, I could grab 2 Lords and get out of range of dying to it. This game is basically over. The burn player's like, oh, I ran out of gas. Losing to a Merfolk deck.
Here comes the resignation. Ooh.
To Curse Catcher. I guess we just get Kumena and Lord of Atlantis. Harbinger and Curse Catcher is not very relevant here. Not important at all. And we have 8 power, so let's
Play the other Coco. Do it.
Oh yeah, I will.
No, do it before your attack step.
Actually, do you know what? I shouldn't. Just in case my
Listen
opponent...
to me.
Just in case my opponent has Searing Blaze. They can do it in response to Coco. I'm just going to attack and let them die.
Alright.
And we won. Alright, we did it! Not bad. Not bad showing for the Merfolk deck. Yeah, we went 4-1 in this. It was a competitive league, although I must say that most of my competition was sort of soft. So, going over the deck... By the way, sorry, guy, I didn't show you guys the mana base. Here's the mana base. Was not impressed with Kumena. Nope.
Do anything.
You did not really pull your weight. I know you've got a lot of words on you, but... Or maybe we didn't see the matchups where you would shine. But I'll tell you what shined was Collected Company. So if I were to change this deck, I would take out a Kumena, I would add a Collected Company, and maybe I would add... I don't know, maybe another Water Trap Weaver. Or a Spell Pierce or something like that. But it was not... This wasn't mandatory. This definitely wasn't mandatory. But Collected Company was just amazing. That was so good. That was so good. Was it not good, guys? Was it not great, people? This ended up being so great. All the naysayers, this is going to be the video we're going to show all the naysayers. There's a lot of them. I have faith in Collected Company. I just didn't have faith in Noble Hierarch. That is not something I had faith in. It still had all the power. It was super powerful. And if we didn't hit one damn if we could at least hit 2 creatures against that Jund deck, I bet we would have had an even better shot at beating it. But every other deck, it wiped it out. It was great against Eldrazi Tron. Yeah, it's great against everything. Collected Company is amazing. Oh, there we go. Welcome to Sniper Ops. We will lend you our advanced sniper rifle for your first mission. It's always my first mission. Okay, start mission.
In the real military, you have to buy your weapons.
Yeah. How to play. Zoom, zoom. Oh no, look, zoom, shoot. Look, zoom, shoot.
Here's your first target.
This is zoom. Well, I'm gonna kill this person. What if I kill this person?
Well, you failed the mission.
I failed. Okay, let's retry.
Everybody's...
Why did I have to reload? It's ridiculous.
Technically, everybody's a civilian.
You know, I'm gonna raw dog this.
360 no scope.
Oh, I got him in 2 shots. You had so much time. Okay, let's continue. 2, start mission. This is ridiculous. Like, this is broad daylight I'm doing this. In clear view of who knows how much stuff. Not really covering my tracks very well. And who am I supposed to kill? This guy?
Looks like he's got the arrow over.
Who's my... Is that an arrow?
No.
Or is that just a street sign? Well, do you know what? This guy looks like he had it coming to him. Well, I don't even know what my mission was. Oh,
Pink.
stop him. Mr. Pink. Where's Mr. Pink?
He probably just gonna wait for him.
I'm gonna get you, Mr. Pink. Maybe he's in a window. Got the scope for a reason. Someone else. You're wearing pink. Oh, this must be a trend.
Either that or they got too lazy. Clones everywhere.
I like how realistic the body is. Got the belly fat in there. More belly fat. Oh, Mr. Pink. Think you're so good, huh?
And he's just walking around
a
carrying a firearm.
Is he?
Yes.
What is with this city? This is ridiculous. Okay, let's start mission. I'm actually getting good at this. So now I'm killing...
Army
we
Max
have
guy.
been hunting this guy for a long time. Now is your chance. Strike quickly, for he will be gone soon. Alright. That was easy. He didn't see it coming. Good job. Your next mission will be hard. Well, thank you. To improve your chance, you'll have to increase the damage of your rifle to 55. How to improve? Good question! Let's go to the armory, see what we can do. Welcome to the armory. Blah, blah, blah. Come on, let's go. Whoa, no micro transactions here. Start mission. What am I supposed to kill? This guy?
Somebody with a briefcase.
Oh. That guy does not have a briefcase. This guy has a briefcase. I'm gonna get you. Oh. What the hell?
He passed the briefcase off to the other guy. Who receives the briefcase.
Take the guy who receives the briefcase out. You know, just like reading the card, you should read the instructions. Alright. I guess I'm gonna get penalized for shooting the person
before he gets it.
Before they get the briefcase. It's you, isn't it? You dirty scum! You're scum! Uh-oh. Well, this gun sucks.
Also, nobody's scurrying in panic.
Yeah. Well, do you know what? It's a busy street. I gotcha. Aside from, like, the kill thing, this game is pretty good. Special deals. You have to upgrade your weapon. Oh, is that how you
have 10? You have 1048 gold.
Well, how do I do this? I hate this part of games where they don't confirm your in-app purchase. Absolutely not. Something went wrong. Yeah, I don't want to spend money. And that's it for this stupid game. What are we going to learn about this? We got to throw number 5 up here. Number 5. Here, we'll put it down here. Number 5. Tropical Merfolk can still beat Burn. Trop greater than Burn. That's all I have to say about that. It's not impossible. It doesn't make the matchup like atrociously bad. It's worse, that's definitely for sure. But when you got Collected Company, who cares? Collected Company just made mincemeat out of them. You know, their Eidolon works for us. So we're gonna thank all my patrons supporting me on Patreon. Thank you very much for your support, and we're going to thank themanabase.com for being our sponsor. This has been Nikachu and his brother playing Tropical Merfolk in Modern.